Derek, would you expect the offense to be ahead of the defense in this preseason camp?
I would. I don't know. That's a tough one. Probably up front, I would on the offensive line, but I don't think it's. Justin's, even though he's new, the backs are new, so we still got a lot. We got a lot to work on that. So I don't know. It's hard to really say. I think there's certain positions that are ahead. Our linebacking core should be ahead on defense of our D-line corners. Does that, just based on the experience. So it's hard to really package that as a unit.
Specifically on offense, Derek, with the pace, how was Tyler? Was he sort of the efficient, effective that you wanted him to be?
Not what we want him to be, but not anything that would alarm you on day one. But he was out there, he's upbeat, completed some good balls. It's good to see Justin back, kind of not out there in a limited capacity, and that helps bring a little juice. Derek looked good. They all kind of picked up where you thought they would.
I mean, even though it's just one day, could you tell mentally with Tyler that he opened today much?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You can tell he's put a lot of work in this summer. Like I said, we didn't have all that administrative, couldn't get the play right, couldn't call it right. I mean, we were out there and it looked like practice 10 from an administration standpoint, and that's good. That's what it should be.
Excuse me. Have you identified anybody going in this freshman class you think might could help you on returns?
Well, my starting point, of course, is who was good in high school, and of course, CP, junior college kick returner. Devontae was a kick returner. Q Watson was a punt returner and pig. So those four guys, and then there's some other guys which we'll get a feel for tonight. So that's always a starting point of, hey guys, who returned in high school, who was good, watch the film, and then let's go out there and see what their skill sets are. We'll have them more in this class. We really only got one out of Deverin's class.
Stone at center, smooth?
Yeah, he's still, that was his first day, so he's a little rusty. So we'll just see how that goes. That's going to be a continued evaluation, trying to get the best five.
And he went back to his natural hand, right? Snapping?
He did on the gun.
Okay.
But not under center.
So many guys having so much experience going through this, can you see the speed of playing a little bit quicker?
Well, it's like I said, the biggest thing you notice is the administration of practice. You can actually coach the technique and what you're supposed to coach, not how to get in a stance and where to line up and don't jump off sides and get the snap. So you're coaching the right things.
Derek, can you contrast that as to your first season with such a young team, having a veteran squad?
Well, it's really the first year. Even if you got a veteran squad, when it's your first year, it's always hard. But I think it's a big contrast from last year because we were so new, so many new faces, new first-timers. Yeah, it's a big difference.
Derek, Tyler's lost. I mean, he's gained some. Looks like
he looks good now.
Bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
Is that still a concern of yours, though? The fact he hasn't been through a full season, and he's not built like a Tebow or a Cam Newton.
Well, I guess the concern is not because he didn't go through a full season, not because of a durability issue. He had the finger. Which is just one of those things. And then the first year, he got hit more than any human I've ever seen. I think, so he's kind of proven to me that he's a durable guy. Now, he hadn't done it 12 games, I agree. But he looks better. I think he's still got a lot of growth he can do. He just, the weight room was not one of his friends, for most of his career. So this was probably the first year he really invested in the weight room. And you can see it. I mean,